Red Dead Redemption 2 has been out for more than a week now, and you might still be playing the story. In fact, you probably still are playing it, but for the minority of us that have actually finished it all and got practically everything finished, like the whole game 100%, all the legendary animals, all the legendary fish, and all the side missions and everything, all we have left to do now is to wait for the online mode to come out. But of course, we have no clue when that's going to happen, besides the fact that Rockstar said it's going to take place sometime in November, which of course is the month we're in right now. And for all we know, it could be the very last day of the month here. So all we know is that it's coming out in November. So other than that, there's not much to look forward to for the rest of us. Normally, I'd be playing online, and that would keep me busy for months. But unfortunately, it's not out yet, so I'm left thinking a lot about the game and what it might have in store for us in the future. Namely, an Undead Nightmare sequel. And for those of you that aren't aware, Red Dead Redemption 1 had a DLC by the name of Undead Nightmare, which featured a load of paranormal things in it, like zombies, of course, being the main theme of the DLC, and other things like Bigfoot or chupacabras or unicorns. I mean, they completely went off the rails with the DLC. The unicorn that you would capture in the game would actually shoot rainbows out of its ass, and, they even changed the story of the game and set it in an alternate universe to fit the DLC. It was just something really ridiculous, just ridiculously fun that they decided to do, and fans absolutely loved it. Now, obviously, with Red Dead Redemption 2 coming off of GTA 5 as Rockstar's last game, it's going to be hard to top what GTA Online did in terms of DLC. Rockstar had already said that they're not going to do anything era-defying, meaning that they won't do anything to make Red Dead Redemption 2 become extremely ridiculous, like, flying robot horses, or, crazy futuristic weapons or vehicles or anything like that. They're going to stick to the cowboy theme of the game, which by all means is appropriate, and I think everyone would agree with this decision. But they have a lot to live up to when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, competing with GTA Online, because let's be real, they want Red Dead Online to become a massive success like GTA Online was, and I'm sure the multiplayer is only going to get more and more ridiculous as the years go by, just so they could drive sales and get more replayability for the game, just like they did with GTA Online. The question here is, how are they going to do this without adding things in that are going to change the history of the time that the game is actually set in? I personally think that they're going to do what they did with Red Dead 1, and that's going to be replicating what made Undead Nightmare so great, and then add a load of paranormal twists to the game. I feel like they're just going to implement all sorts of creatures like werewolves, zombies, Bigfoot, etc. Just all sorts of different animals, and make them, creatures that you can go out and hunt with your friends online. It would just be tons of fun, and it really just makes a lot of sense, especially from a marketing standpoint. I mean, they did this with Red Dead 1's DLC, so I can't see why they wouldn't implement this in the online mode for the game. It just really makes sense for them to do an Undead Nightmare themed DLC for the game. If not, they could add various different cryptid creatures in DLC every now and then, and they could just do that to keep refreshing the game and keep players playing. Just various different legendary creatures you could hunt out in the forest. That would just be awesome. I mean, there's actually a lot they can do here to make it unique. I know a lot of people are going to be completely against this and say that it should stay within the realms of reality, but let's be real here, that's not going to happen. The game, as it stands right now, is completely off the rails as it is. There's already plenty of Easter eggs in the story mode in the actual game involving giant men, ghosts, demonic possessions, zombies, aliens. Hell, there's even a vampire in the game. So I don't doubt that this is a possibility. Whether it's an Undead Nightmare 2 DLC or them just consistently adding all sorts of weird DLCs to the game exclusively for the online mode, just to keep it refreshing and keep people playing, and most importantly, from Rockstar's point of view, is to keep people paying for their shark cards and keep getting money, because GTA Online was a huge success monetarily for them, even greater than the sales of the game itself. So I can see the higher-ups over at Rockstar pushing them to make all sorts of wacky DLC, and have them keep pushing the bar higher and higher just so they could keep driving more sales and keep people playing. Like I said, they would do this exclusively for the online mode. Unfortunately, I don't think that if there was an Undead Nightmare DLC that it would take place in the story mode. Those are just my thoughts, because I just see it being more profitable for them to take on online mode fully and just kind of leave the story as is. I just feel that way. I feel like they're just going to completely focus on the online mode and nothing else. But those are my thoughts. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think about this. Do you think that an Undead Nightmare 2 might be a possibility as a DLC in the future? Maybe for the story mode, or maybe for the online mode? Or do you think that maybe they're going to be adding all sorts of different various paranormal things in the future? I don't know. I could just see us hunting legendary Bigfoot or stuff like that out in the woods with your friends in the online mode. I just feel like it would be a lot of fun. But other than that, like I said, let me know down in the comment section below what you think about this, if you think this is a possibility or not. But that's it. That's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a rating, please subscribe, and have a wonderful day. See you in the next one.